What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me for your weekend horoscope for the weekend of July 25th through the 26th of 2020. It is Brian here with Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Please, if it's your first time and you enjoy the content, the horoscope, please do hit the subscribe button, the thumbs up, all that stuff. I really appreciate, and it helps the channel. So this is a crazy weekend. We have Mars going shadow. We have a big exact sextile between Neptune and Jupiter. The moon is now in Libra and going to be moving into Scorpio late Sunday evening. So it's definitely like this time where we got to get our relationships and our mind balanced and our emotions balanced. We do have this big cardinal T square to Mercury from the moon in Libra to Mars and Chiron in Aries, and they're all putting square pressure on Mercury, with the moon also making a quincunx over to Uranus today. So there's a lot going on, so might as well just jump into the charts. But definitely this is a big time portal weekend. It is the 25th of July, which is in the Mayan calendar, it's the day at a time. It's the last day before the new year as we transition from the white magnetic wizard year to the blue lunar storm year. So this is definitely an interesting day, and the astrology just backs up all that mind stuff. So let's just jump right in. All right. So here we are, July 25th, 2020, and we got the moon in Libra, and it's going to start making oppositions today. This morning, as I'm doing this horoscope, we are in opposition to Chiron and moving up on Mars, putting big pressure on Mercury as we have this T square. So it's definitely this, and we got to remember too, with like Mercury squaring Mars, if you have drive for something, you got to make sure that it's like you're not putting too much like negativity, like negative emotion. It's got to be like pure emotion. Like if you're going to go do something, do it from the heart and do what really is going to make you take you to what's going to make you feel good. A lot of this is about relationships, and a lot of this is about feeling good. We do have Venus here making a quincunx to Jupiter. So it's definitely, we got to not restrict ourselves from like the one good thing, like the real goodness. And we got to be curious and really find what in life is our truth and what people are we aligning with that are going to take us there. It's very much this like tug of war right now between the emotions of ourself and like maybe what others think and the emotions of others. But we have to remember to really go towards like our truth, and the people that we're supposed to align with are just going to fall in and resonate with you there. So definitely, what we do have that's super impressive and it's finally hitting is this quincunx from Neptune to Jupiter. These are, this is about as good as it gets, and it's these two slower moving planets, right? Jupiter and Neptune. So this has been building up, and it's finally here at that 20-degree exact sextile. This is the portal to like just going towards exactly what spirit wants you to do, your destiny, just going towards what feels good. And like that's the gift in life, is that you're on the right path and just knowing it from within yourself. And we don't want to restrict ourselves from the beauty, right? Like with that quincunx, we don't want to make it, it doesn't have to be as hard as we think it is. I think with a lot of this like air energy, with the moon in Libra and Venus in Gemini, we want to like maybe overthink things and overthink like our values. But why don't we just go with that intuitive hit we get? Like when we get that intuitive hit from spirit, just go with it, just flow, and let that be what you're living, and let that be your truth, instead of like trying to force whatever. We do have Uranus here at 10 degrees, which is going to make just add more pressure to the moon. It can feel weird in this reality, in this physical world, to take that step to trust in something that maybe isn't just your physical world, but to just go towards the purity of life and find the harmony in life emotionally, and be able to express your emotions and the ones that really serve you and are not putting others down. We got to see people right now. We got to see ourselves, and to see to see others, we have to see ourselves. The sun here at 3 degrees in Leo, really, like, we got to pull that Leo courage and just like go through, like, this is heavy stuff. There's a lot of squares, oppositions, quincunxes. We do have the great, really, really nice sextile. Venus is also squaring Neptune, which, Venus is about to come out of shadow at 21 degrees of Gemini, and we've been in this shadow since the beginning of April, with that gnarly Venus retrograde, and we spent a whole month with this square. So this is the time to like use that energy to go towards like your absolute truth and value and what the beauty in your life truly is, whether it's relationships, whether it's with yourself, all of that, and to not restrict yourself from this one gift. Jupiter here wants to give you like this big gift, but you can't restrict yourself. You can't overthink it, and you gotta like just let that intuitive hit come and just roll with it and find that flow. And that's the portal today. That's like where you can really find the happiness, because really, like, the astrology just really points it out, in my opinion, is that if we're not looking within ourselves right now and we're looking outside, we're just not going to find what we're looking for. And we're going to start projecting stuff to people. Mars square Mercury is definitely trying to project. It could be negativity, it could be negative emotions, it could be all sorts of stuff. I just learned a new trick. Apparently I can shake this pen and it doesn't go back to my marker. Anyways, I'll figure that out. But the Mercury square Mars is like, what can you get done? How can you take action for your emotions without making it negative on others? Like, without putting negative emotion onto people. What can you do to bring the love, bring the positivity, channel that Leo, have some fun, have the courage to like step into your truth, your destiny, your fire, your passion, and to live that. So we move into Sunday, July 26th, and we get the moon here making really hard squares to all the Capricorn stuff. So definitely we still have this, which will be more exact to the minute, between Neptune and Jupiter. But the moon squaring it, asking us to really like, can we find the harmony in this new structure, in this new reality? And like, are we willing to take an emotional risk and just go for it? Go for what feels good. We do get the moon also making a sextile to Venus. A trine to Venus, and that's asking us to really like not overthink our emotions, but just go with what actually feels good. Just go with our truth. Just go with what brings us a harmony and a flow in life, and let go. Like, let go of physical stuff and control. Take the risk to get out there and just be what you need to be, and everything's going to be okay. With that, the sun is going to start moving up on Lilith and Chiron. So there's this buildup of like, and that's going to be a sextile. So there's definitely this buildup coming too of just like stepping into your truth. This is the new year of the Mayan calendar, the white lunar, the blue lunar storm. This is about confrontation and stepping into your truth and like living it, and not letting anything hold you back. Like, not being controlled by something outside yourself. It's, we still have that quincunx to Jupiter. This weekend you could try and hold yourself back from what feels good, and that big gift in life, of just going with the flow and being with the universe. So I wonder how I do that. Keep popping that up down there. Anyways, it's definitely that weekend of more surrender. Um, there's definitely like a beauty to all this, like where there are all these squares and oppositions all weekend, and it can feel really difficult. Like there's gonna be something that's gonna question us this weekend. Like we're gonna have to make a decision, and it's gonna come quick. It's gonna be a quick, intuitive hit, and you just gotta roll with it and just own it, and not like second guess yourself, not second guess that you're on your right path. Um, yeah, definitely a big weekend, I would say. Um, definitely a big weekend. So step into your truth, step into what feels good. Don't hold yourself back from feeling good. It's a sticky, hard angle weekend where you're just gonna have to like own it, and you're just gonna have to trust that everything's gonna work out. And whether like something does come into your life or not, like there's a test here somewhere. So live in your truth and do what feels good this weekend, and don't let things hold you back, and try to understand that people are going through things like with this Mercury square Mars. Why project negativity onto someone, and like emotional wounds, when you could just like, if you're going to take action, take an action to be kind, and like put the good emotions out there. So trust in that Neptune Jupiter sextile. I mean, these are like the two godly energies, right? Like Neptune is Zeus. I mean, Jupiter is Zeus and Neptune is Poseidon, and they're trying to take you. They both rule like a spiritual element to astrology. So this is definitely asking you to accept your like your gifts outside of this physical world, and to roll with it and own it and step into that love. And that's what Leo too, the sun in Leo, is asking you to step into that love and that courage as well, to get you through whatever may come. Card of the day is the Eight of Cups. Reverse. So definitely, I hate that record thing won't go away. Anyways, the Eight of Cups reversed. I mean, what emotions are we holding back from maybe ourselves or from others? We gotta just go and put it out there sometimes. And even if it feels sticky and feels weird, maybe we can't run away from the emotions that we have to put out there. With Venus coming out of shadow, this is a big time to question relationships, and to figure out what you actually need, like what is important for you. And we got to figure out too, with the moon in Libra, like, are we putting too much into something that's not there? I mean, it's just, I don't know. Questions you got to ask. And the Wheel of Fortune reversed. We need to spin the wheel, and we need to take the risk. If we don't take the risk to see the true beauty in this world, and to see like what's actually holding us back, we're never going to get the fortune we desire. So we got to take the risk to just tune in, like take that hit that comes and just own it and just live it. And maybe that's exactly where the fortune is just taking enough of a risk to even spin the wheel and see what comes up, and to not hold yourself back from some good fortune. I love you guys very much. I hope you enjoyed the horoscopes, and I'm going to get some weeklies out for you this weekend for all 12 signs. So yeah, you'll see more of me soon, and I will catch you on Monday for another daily. I love you all very much. Have a great weekend, and stay in love, stay in your truth. Bye-bye.